Well, Diaz in first one. Breaking west with this guy.
Yeah, he's got a lot of movement on it. Anchor, the change, the sweeper, and the cutter.
Get a ground ball up the middle, picked by Rafaela behind the bag. He'll gun and get him. Right-hander 2-2, 3.02 ERA, and he was actually a sweeper.
Slider is his go-to pitch.
Durant puts it in play, knocked down by Palacios, has to get rid of it fast, and he does in time. With Durant flying up that line.
Tell you what, you gotta love Jarren Duran the way he plays this game. I mean, he is out of that box, running hard, making this play close. Yeah, Palacios just bit him a little bit with a little turbo hop there. That's what you want to see, especially from your leadoff guy. Guys are watching the game, getting locked in.
So, but you weren't ticked off.
Best way to run, man. Just run as hard as.
3-1 to Abreu. He gets a pitch to hit, but he's going to pop this one up into right center. Series still coming. That wind's knocking it back. It should be interesting tonight.
Yeah, it is.
Not this year. Breaking your arm. 3-2. That's a rocket pulled down the left field line. That'll take a skip and up against the wall. Aranda is into third. He'll pull up there, and it's going to be a lengthy single.
Wow. For
Paredes. Did not go to second base. Interesting.
Yeah, wild he didn't get on second base there. That ball's in the corner. I mean, Refsnyder felt it pretty good, but
the throw came in behind third base.
Yeah, you got to assume too as a runner that ball is going towards third base and headed home. If they throw it to second, Aranda he can probably score on that. Got to slow down around first a little bit. Guy was hesitant.
First and third, nobody out. And Palacios checking in at 2-6. And a 1-0, a high chop on the infield. Dom Smith will glove that. And what's the call on it? They're saying that's a fair ball. So he turns and throws to first base, gets the out as the run scores. He was unsure if that was fair or foul and froze there.
This is a tough one too, because do you take this because the run scores? I mean, right away he stood there. Oh yeah, that hit the toe.
Looked like it hit the toe there. Well, Cash is out to talk. Home plate umpire Alex Tussey did not rule it a foul ball.
Yeah, I mean, as a manager, you never want to take away the run, because if he strikes out and then a double play, then you didn't get the run across, so you're going to take it. That is unique. You don't see that a lot. I mean, that was pretty obvious, wasn't it?
Certainly does look like it on the replay. Palacios obviously at the bottom of the second inning. It's a high drive into left field. Rosarena looking up, and that ball is going to get out of here. That's a home run for Rafi Devers. On consecutive nights, he goes the other way this time, and the Red Sox quickly tie it.
This is what you want to see too, getting aggressive early. Tampa Bay likes strike one. They're going to go at you with it.
Get it over that shelf and left, and brings up one game here in the second inning. Little pop up down the left field line. Rosarena cruising, but it's off into the seats. Number 6 for Rat. 0-2 will be high on Don. And he'll fly that one to left center field. It'll be a Rosarena and Siri moving over, and the left fielder Rosarena is there for the catch, and 1 out. Let's toss it down to Jemai.
Thank you very much, Dave. Just glanced off the knuckles a little bit.
Brings up. And a foul away by McGuire. Well at Fenway, over 300 for a lifetime career. So that's. And the 2-1 hammered foul. Will fire 2-2. And a ground ball got through him. Caballero goes to the bag for an out, back to first, and offline with the throw. Aranda had to lunge for the throw to first base and could not get the tag on. So 2 down. This one right through Littell's legs.
Yeah, a little nutmeg right there. but it takes him to his left, and he has to come all the way back across, and that's a tough throw on the run. They don't play double play depth. They just play straight up. Yeah, we saw it the other night where
Grissom 135 in need of a night.
And then just trying to not feel as strong and trying to cheat the balls.
Ground ball and knocked down fair. Paredes gets a glove on it, but nothing more than that. And everybody's going to be safe.
Looking clean.
Rafaela. Safe.
ERA.
He's pitched well for these guys.
Wow.
Dropped it. That's a strike.
Handcuffed.
Yeah. Didn't get the call. Cost his pitcher strike. Fly ball left field. Rosarena with room out there will make the catch. Red Sox will strand a couple. They do get a payoff pitch. Runner goes. And he'll spoil that one and flick it foul.
2 disengagements. Do you do the shuffle?
He goes. They did send the runner, picked by Rafaela, so no chance at a double play. With Siri safely down to second. Hitting .290 in 20. When he's back, their lineup is going to be a whole lot tougher. That one driven to right field deep. Racing back Abreu. Back to the track. Reaching up. Goes crashing into the wall. And he hangs on. With one gone. A fly ball twisting down to right field, and the righties 1-1. Fly ball here, charging in on it. Siri coming on low from right field in very shallow right. He will make the catch, and he'll have to hold the runner. So 2 down. No chance for Duran, even given his great speed.
Tough one there. Just
as Caballero steps in, visualization exercises out there in the bullpen.
But that one was wild. He at one point, not gonna lie, I've never seen that before.
1-2 swinging bump at a foul ball by Caballero.
Well, guys, in the contest, so trying to stay sharp while he's out on the 60-day IL.
Slapped to short, long throw, not a good one, and safe at first base because Smith could not haul it in on the poor throw. So Tampa Bay with a base runner. That'll be an E6.
Yeah, it looked like to me he just didn't finish his. He didn't keep going through the throw. He kind of stopped his feet and tried to utilize his arm too much. Just a lot of things like, hey, keep moving your feet when you throw. Keep your energy.
1 on and 1 out. You know, 20 the kid has shown. Well, deep.
They're young.
Runner takes off on the swing, and that's going to be pop foul back out of
ruling yesterday.
Runner taken off, poked the other way. Rev Snyder trying to run it down, and that's going to drop in fair. It bounces past him a bit. Caballero into third as the throw comes in, and Rortvedt into second base. Just kind of dropped it down that line. And Criswell in trouble here with 2 men in scoring position.
Got a little lucky here too, because the way the ball hung up here, Caballero took off, and he didn't know if Rev Snyder was going to catch this or not, and then hits right on the padding. And if it goes by him a little farther, Caballero is scoring. But right here, he's trying to see and wait at second base. He didn't want to go around it because then he has to.
Rortvedt and Siri filling the bases. Only 1 out. It's now 0-2. Each places with them. And that boxed around by McGuire. That's going to cost a run. Here comes the run to score. Caballero in easily to make it 4-1. Red Sox again have played a sloppy game at the outset here, and it's costing them.
Yeah, he's missed big. I mean, good job getting ahead going 0-2, but there's been a lot of these tonight.
A wild pitch here to bring in a run and move the runners to second and third. Or here. And a diving play by Rafaela from a knee. He'll throw to first to get the out there as another run scores.
Wow.
An outstanding play by Rafaela. The Tampa Bay Rays, Dominic Smith, 0 for 1 will come in with a 3.02 ERA.
And he's pitching to the same pitch usage that he's been all year. I mean, we go more sinkers.
2-1, hooked on the line, and a hit into right. Lowe to scoop that up. It'll be a base hit. Good start. Dom Smith and the Red Sox in the 4th inning. Red Sox with a trip to Camden Yards at the end of the month. That remains a jewel. Weekly hit to short. Caballero feeds second, dropped, and everybody's going to be safe. Well, they're in base runners with 1 out for Vaughn. 0-1 ground ball toward the shortstop. Sprawling play, got the force out there, and that's all they'll get. They get the man in the middle on Cooper, and a nice play by Caballero. As Arozarena will lean in and take a from Cuba, making about
$4
a month. He'll swing and hit a high twisting fly ball. That's deep. On the move is Duran all the way back to the wall, and he's got it on the warning track. On another night, who knows?
Yeah, look at Bernardino. He's smiling too because he knew that.
We are in the 5th inning, and Ronda on at first. Just with the Red Sox, and that one is hit hard, but gobbled up by Smith at first base, and he will get out number 3. Filled in 1 down. Refsnyder will take one inside for a ball, and strange all series when they decide and when they not decide. Backhanded by Aranda. Nobody's there at first. Aranda holding at third.
This is what
really strange.
I have no idea why they just did that.
So they ought to have an out. Littell is very angry on the pitcher's mound. Take another look.
He just sat there and watched it. I mean, in some ways, too, if he goes to cover, we saw that one time where a pitcher went to cover and the play was at home plate and got hit in the head. But he's thinking he's going home with the ball and totally forgot.
Dom swinging away, bounding ball to first, tap there, throw home, and not in time. Duran will slide in and score the run with 2 down, a 5-2 game. Runners at second and third for the Red Sox, so they came home with the throw after getting the out, but not in time to get Duran.
Yeah, that's the right play. I mean, you could go right to home plate, try to get that force out, but when you're up 4 runs, you're just trying to get outs, trying to get out of the jam.
Couple more. And the 0-1 fouled off. Edge.
He shook off twice.
0-2. Another one blew foul. And Littell trying to get out of it. Tried to get him to go, and he will not swing from the righty. Swing and a line drive to left field, down for a hit all the way to the wall. That'll score 2. Refsnyder and Devers both in on the double by Cooper. Get going. And
oh, he had him. Caught him leaning there.
He's running. Throw down. Here's the tag. He's out. He's cut down. Well, you don't see many pitch outs these days, do you? Let's see if they challenge the call. Kevin Cash still waiting from the video room for a signal. And they decide not to. He is out.
I mean, why not? When the guy's taking a big, I mean, he took such a big lead right there. It was almost obvious that he was going. Ooh, that was closer than it looked from up here.
Looked like he did get him, though.
Yeah, Kevin Kelly.
Here at the bottom of the 6th inning. Red Sox down a run. In play to the left side. Caballero will unload and get him. 1 up and 1 down for Boston. In front of Cedar Rafaela. And then early June, the Red Sox. So it gets considerably tougher than the Red Sox have seen so far. 0-2. Jarren Duran is 1 man away. And again, the shortstop Caballero is going to have to hustle on this, and does. 2 ground balls to short. Let's push that average back up to 270. Scored a run opportunity. Here's the 1-0. A swing and a drive. He socks this one to right field. That's deep. That's sailing back, and gone. He has had a night. His 2nd home run of the year. And Duran has tied it at 5-5 at Fenway. His third extra base hit in a row.
Yeah, that is big right there. Doing a good job going the other way, getting the doubles, and then getting into a hitter's count. And then just delivering with that homer. Man, he crushed that ball.
426 feet. He did rip it. So his night started with a ground out. Since then, double, and this.
You can see him. He's cheating. He getting himself in a good count. Take that good swing. Feeling good about himself and driving it out of the yard to right field.
Here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Refsnyder with a strikeout, a flyout, a base hit. Got credit for an infield single with the infield in. And that turned out to be a big play in the 5th inning. It was an unusual call by the manager of the Rays to do that. Sliding stab, low throw. It skips over there and got him. How about that? A bouncy throw to first to cut down Refsnyder. Caballero going deep into the hole to make that play.
Tough play right there. Yeah, went down to that knee and just throw it in the ground. That's what you do. A lot of times you want to think about throwing it in the air, but get rid of that ball. You want to think about like it's a
Raffy, a home run, a walk, and a run. He scored a couple of runs to
total in those 2 innings that he's faced the Red Sox.
2-strike pitch and a high twisting pop up into left. Caballero, the shortstop, going for it. Nobody got to it. Paredes didn't either. And it drops in.
It has been ugly. There's been a lot of defensive miscues and just.
Yes.
It looked like Paredes had it and called it, and then Caballero called him off and then didn't go for it. See if that can turn costly.
Caballero has scored after reaching on an error, and he's got himself a base hit up the middle. He has also been caught stealing. One of the faster men you're going to see in the American League, but he's on again.
That's nasty.
Rortvedt will take a Raffy playing at third at the cut of the grass. A little trickler toward first and a fair ball gobbled up by Gonzalez to go back and get the bag.
0 ERA in 5 innings pitched.
And strike one. Maybe a little bit of a tweak, but the larger part of it was man. Liner into center field. Runner goes about halfway. The catch made by Duran, and the runner goes back to second. Caballero retreating to the. He is 0 for 3. More like 350 in the last dozen games, though, and that'll be a strike. 2-2.
Chris.
And a ground ball right side, backhand spin. Gonzalez, he will flip to Martin for the play at first base, and the Red Sox get out of that. They'll take on the bottom third of the order here as we go to the bottom of the Cubs on August 1 of last year. Little rattler here to the right side. Palacios up and over, and a fast out for the Red Sox in the 8th. He contained himself in Philadelphia. Scalded but foul.
Yeah, one thing when you break down Rafaela, he's hitting 2-6.
1-2 and a little flare out to right field. Lowe is in on that to make the catch, and the Red Sox go quietly in the 8th inning. Runner holding and a strike. Runner holding again. A little later to. Again a strike with runner goes swing and a ground ball base hit through that hole into right field. Rosarena had been running. He is safely down to third, taking a bit of a turn, but he'll stay there. So Arano with the second knock of the ball game. 1 out, runners on at first and third for Tampa Bay.
Yeah, Kenley just missing middle. He's trying to go back door and think cut back right into where Arana could pull the ball in that hole. And now we got first and third, 1 out.
First pitch, he swings and he drives one high and deep to left field and off the wall. In to score Rosarena. Aranda down to third and stopping there. And it's knocked around a bit by the Red Sox, but the one-run scores to untie it. A lot of wall ball there by Paredes. And 6-5 Tampa Bay.
Yeah, he just got on top of that pitch. A lot of times on Kenley's cutter like that, it stays above the barrel. He squares that thing up, and luckily that stayed in the ballpark.
And he'll swing and drive that one to center field. Backing up Duran to get underneath it on the track. He'll make the catch. That'll bring in another one. Aranda plenty of time to tag and score. And that's going to make it very tough indeed. 7-5 Tampa Bay.
That's a big run right there for Tampa Bay. Same thing. Just trying these in 2 games against the Sox.
Which tied the game. Adam. 1-2 swing and a high fly, but that's going to hang up. In right field, Lowe is under to make the catch, and the first down the bottom of the 9th. 2 down. And he will look at a strike at 7-5 Tampa Bay. Home run cut there, man. And the 2-strike pitch. Runner goes. Check swing and a foul. And a ground ball, little chopper to first along the line. That's going to be a foul ball.
Ooh.
Hard hit, base hit into right center field. Refsnyder rounding. He is on his way into third. He will stop there. And the Red Sox have 2 on with 2 out. No home run, but a base hit.
Yeah, Raffy luckily it looked like he went to the changeup right there. Went to the changeup, got it out there. Palacios couldn't get to it. Now we got first and third.